You...
Hello.
Hello. Justin, how do you feel about...
I'm not sure yet.
This is the 2005 Altered Beast reboot that didn't even come out in the United States, so you know it's good. Came out in Europe, though.
So I assume all the voices here are British?
No, I think this was going to come out in the US. It was just canceled.
Oh.
But I played a little bit of this just to see what I was up to.
You sure it works?
Yeah.
Secretary of State Ramirez has issued a statement that the military has quarantined Fort City for safety precautions. Ramirez has also denied that the strange mist surrounding
Fort
the
City.
area is toxic, citing general panic as a source of
They
the
misspelled
flames.
forest
Sarah
anyway.
Berger reporting.
Anyway, what if instead of
Listen to this guy.
Are they?
Flying,
Did they
he's
put
flying
like
over
a
this
soup
place,
can in
man.
between the
Dude,
microphone and
you
the
said
voice
it.
actor?
Still, what the hell are we doing out here?
I think
Now,
the
what
sound
hell
is
was
just
in that damn
compressed.
box? They got us flying over toxic freaking fumes. And for what? Emergency pizza delivery.
Mwah.
Huh? What the hell was that?
Oh no.
Where the hell am I?
How's it going? It's me. Bill Altered Beast. Look at this man!
He looks very 2005.
Ugh. My mom told me I had to stop playing video games.
What is his favorite Adult Swim show?
Oh, he seems like an Aqua Teen Hunger Force guy.
Yeah.
It's funny because his name's Meatwad.
Genome chip.
Genome chip.
Huh?
So instead of just gaining the power of, you know, rising from your grave and turning into a buff man and then a wolf man, what if there was a super chip that made your eyeballs...
Christ.
Yeah. What if there
So,
was a really gnarly body horror transformation sequence?
This is pretty fucked. I'll hand him that.
Yeah. And then... Yeah, that's right. You know, when I think about my grave and the rising their I just feel like, yeah, the direction to go in is just, oh no.
You're bleeding.
Is just hard M for mature, ultra-violence.
And weirdly enough, the thing that came to mind, Sonic Unleashed.
Yeah. Both Sega
The
games.
beast is taking over your mind. You're going to die unless we do something.
What's happening to me? Who are you?
You don't remember? Don't worry, it's just a tranquilizer. Transformation puts quite a bit of stress on your cerebral cortex. That's the human part of your brain. We don't want your mind to transform as well, do we?
Transform? What are you talking about?
I don't suppose you would have the chips with you like you're supposed to. Though, I doubt that in your current state you even know what I'm talking about.
Wait! Damn.
Yep. I'm acting.
Yeah, like around this time, I feel like it feels like the direction for most female characters was just be as bored sounding as possible.
I mean, I can't do this. And any video game that lets me stick my fist in something, ladies, and absorb their energy. That's fun.
It's the best fisting game ever made.
Yep.
I'm sorry, ZP's not here to say wildly inappropriate things, so I thought I'd just pick up
Hey
his mantle.
Brayden, hey Brayden. Can you stick your fist in them? No, it was just a joke, jeez. Anyway. Blah! You know, one of the... You look at the grand history of Sega trying to revive its arcade classics. And,
How many of them worked out?
I mean, everyone loves Golden Axe Beast Rider. Okay, the actual answer is,
Bionic Commando game? Wasn't there a good one of those? Or that wasn't
Bionic Commando is Capcom.
That's not Sega.
And Streets of Rage was not an arcade. Was Streets of Rage an arcade game? Has
Yeah.
to have been.
Streets of Rage was a arcade brawler.
Or was it just a Genesis game?
I thought it was an arcade game. Let's Google it.
Give me your green goo. So I can turn back into this dude. Look, I can upgrade my combos. If I have enough beast chips.
Oh no, Streets of Rage did start on the Genesis. I'm like 90% certain they had a arcade version at some point.
You know, when they...
Oh yeah, they had an arcade version.
Okay.
They had a Game Gear version.
They had a Game Gear version of a lot of stuff.
You should do a Wheel of Dubious
Portable
brawlers.
games.
I bet you could find some real gems.
I bet. And... yeah, you like the part where your eye explodes?
Oh, it's gross.
And then it grows a new eye? Okay, I can't jump high. Oh look, now I can do an uppercut.
Like, I obviously don't know how this feels to play, but this looks like they just, like, Sonic Unleashed just copied this combat engine.
I hate crows.
What games have worked for Sega over the past few years?
Yakuza.
Other than Yakuza.
Persona.
Alright.
They own Atlas. Total War before they fucked it up. I just like how much of a chud this dude looks. This dude, just the most mid-2000s protagonist of a Japanese video game. Oh! Oh no, is this more of a Muso?
God, every time.
Why? Why is it like this?
I mean, that's the thematic question of this particular series, isn't it? Why? Why is it like this?
I just wanna point out that both DMC3 and Ninja Gaiden Black came out the same year.
That's the God of War.
Yeah.
Like Resident Evil 4, God of War. Like, I know Resident Evil 4 is quite the same game, but in terms of like general third-person action games.
And then I do...
This came out in January, so at least things are only uphill from here.
I can't imagine this reviewed well by the 3 European outlets who played this. Oi,
No.
the new Altered Beast is a bit of a button basher. But despite its mad, violent violence, it's a bit of a rough and tumble, isn't it? Sensible sucker. You could be playing Resi 4.
Not in January.
Didn't it come out in January?
Ugh.
I'm pretty sure Resident Evil 4 came out at the beginning of 2005.
Yeah, January 11th, 2005. So January, it came out like 2 or 3 weeks before this. But you would have had to own a GameCube.
Me and the lads gonna play some Altered Beast, innit? Okay, so I see. As a person, you are terrible.
Your squishy man form doesn't seem to be able to hurt these guys.
No.
Oh, do you have to get I mean, listen, making suitably gruesome transformation scenes is actually probably this game's greatest accomplishment. So you're basically
playing God Hand.
Yeah. You're basically playing Cell.
Yeah.
Yeah, IGN's 3.0 game, God Hand.
Yeah. Oh, look, a bunch of enemies.
It looks like God Hand came out in 2006, though.
Did IGN UK review this?
Let's go to the Metacritic page and see what it says. It's arcade. Metacritic says nothing. I don't know.
There have to have been people who were very into this game online and then were so devastated when it didn't come out in the US. Lionheart, this is a Altered Beast? You know, that whole thing. My favorite KI character, Saberwolf. I should place it a KI.
Why does Killer Instinct come up like once a decade?
Why is it getting a new update?
Yeah.
Because that's... It's one of the few first-party wins from Microsoft from the last 10 years.
It's been more than 10 years since it came out, though.
No, it was 2014.
No, it was
or 2013. Yeah. And that's why they put out that Anniversary Edition update.
But, like, who's talked about Killer Instinct in the past?
The 5 fighting
9
game
years.
fans who play fighting games on an Xbox.
There are other fighting games on Xbox. Anyway.
You could be playing Tekken. You can't be playing Street Fighter.
They didn't put Street Fighter on the Xbox?
They did not put Street Fighter 5 or 6 on the Xbox.
Why?
Because Sony paid them money.
They definitely well, no. They definitely paid money for 5. I think 6 was Capcom saying it's fucking itself like 10,000 more units. Actually, 6 is on Xbox Series X and S.
Is it?
Yes. I have heard though you should only play Street Fighter 6.
I thought it was just on PlayStation.
No, it's on XS.
Let me look this
I
up.
have just heard repeatedly that game ain't for the S.
What genres define the Xbox right now? That answer is,
What can we get for
Okay,
cheap
yes,
on
it
Game
is.
Pass?
the genre is Game Pass.
Yeah.
Genre is what we can afford.
So there's a lot of like, let's say, let's call it. So there's a lot of mongering about how this Xbox showcase is gonna go.
Hey, remember when we had all these studios that we bought? Oh, whoops, buyer's remorse.
I mean, Avowed is supposed to come out later this year because Obsidian is apparently the only company that can run itself.
Yeah. Yeah, and this guy's charge attack is just John Talbane's attack from Darkstalkers.
But other than that, it sounds like the only thing that all of this rumor mongering seems to affirm is that there is going to be some sort of handheld Steam Deck-like device announced at this show.
Yeah,
Everything
sure.
else is wildly different from whoever's doing the reporting.
If you want to mash our way to victory, I'll play some matches of KI with me.
Which, sorry, go ahead.
I'd play some KI.
all I would say is, like, if Xbox... If all this shit hadn't happened, and, like, that big showcase was just, yo, we're gonna make a Steam Deck, and it runs Game Pass natively and at a solid, like, X number of frames, not below 30, here you go. Like, I would be super I would genuinely be pretty positive about the state of that brand.
If they can put out a portable Xbox Series S, I think that'll be a really good device.
The problem is that there are now 2 reports saying that they're just going to retire the Xbox name and change it to Microsoft Gaming.
I mean, that wouldn't bug me, because, like, they're putting their games out on Steam, and that's where I'm going to play them.
It's just like, what is this hardware? I don't know.
The Series X is my back compatibility box.
Yeah. Is that, and then even then, it's like, it's $500.
The S is, you can get a Series S for
$300.
$200.
Yeah, sometimes even like, yeah. It's weird because until last week, I felt pretty fucking good about this, like the direction they were kind of going. Genuinely.
I don't think they're in a great spot right now.
No,
Lionheart,
that's my whole point, is like, that
real
they're
quick, Lionheart. The Steam Deck can, in fact, play Final Fantasy 14 portably, so if you want to play 14 on the go, do it on the Steam Deck.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's just, all I was saying is, like, I just want one of those things to, like, A, run Game Pass on a stable frame rate. So, yeah, maybe just miniaturize the Series S to be, like, semi-portable. And then B, figure out how you can have Windows work on one of these things without me fucking wanting to stab my eyeballs out.
I mean, portable implementation of it.
Yeah, what if they did that?
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
What if they did that? Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, Justin. They should do that.
What do you think of the idea of making the Series X, like, just completely transforming it into, like, a cheap PC?
That's basically what it sounds like they want to do, is, like, the Series X is a cheap PC, and the Series S is apparently going to be, like, a portable, dockable thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which, again... If that was the showcase, like that was the showcase, and they didn't just shit-can 2 studios, one of which actually made like the perfect doyen example of a game that's perfect for Game Pass, Hi-Fi Rush, and Tango, I think that's a pretty good fucking pivot for that company and that brand. But they had to like shit can Tango and then also shut down Arcane after repeatedly saying that they were not going to hold Redfall against them.
Which one of their companies, other than Tango and Hi-Fi Rush, which developer have they purchased has actually put out like a hit? I know Obsidian has put out things consistently, but nothing they put out has been like a major hit.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, if we're willing to push the original release date down the wild, apparently, Sea of Thieves is selling really fucking well on PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I guess that.
Like, Sea of Thieves is selling really, really well. Like, it's outdoing Call of Duty. It's outdoing, like, the AAA Sony games that are coming out. Like, Sea of Thieves is selling really fucking well on PS5.
Yeah, see if like the PS5 owners also have the advantage of playing that game after it's been fixed up and like has content. Because I remember when that game came out and the discussion around it was there's no content.
Yeah, but that's kind of how all of those games of those types release at this point. I've reached the point to where I don't trust any open world crafting game at launch.
So, Lionheart, I played some Sea of Thieves. It was fun, but I would have kept playing it if I had some kind of like good offline option, or like without other people around option. The thing that made me stop playing that game was a bunch of high school kids showed up while I was running around on the island with a friend, and they told us, you know, join our clan or we're gonna kill your boats and everything, and that's what they did, and that's what made me stop that game.
But yeah, man, like I said, that's where I come in. If they went into that fucking thing with, yo, the Series S will now pivot into being a dockable portable, and then the Series X is going to be our mini computer. We are doubling down and expanding the stuff that goes into Game Pass, and this is the future. I think that they would still be pretty okay. And honestly, yeah. I think they're still that all of this negativity about Tango, as heartless as it sounds, I think they're still probably going to make a shit ton of money, and Xbox or Microsoft Gaming of whatever this is gonna be, they're still probably gonna still be making something.
Yeah. I just think the idea of a Series X, like a $500 just small piece gaming PC, sounds really good to me. Just because, like, game PCs are very expensive otherwise. It's a good competitor to ridiculously high graphics card prices.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, what, are they going to start packaging monitors with these fucking things?
Yeah, just make sure it works with a TV.
We'll see. I think that the bigger fucking moneymaker for them is going to be something that's dockable, portable, and runs Game Pass and Windows natively and is portable. I think that if they have somehow figured that shit out, then they might actually have support. Again, a portable one of those that just out of the box, no fucking bullshit, like out of the box, it runs Game Pass. You just sync your account and you're good to go. Go. Like, I think that would sell decently well. I would just say two things. The battery life has to be at least 4 hours. For me, this is just me. This is my wish list. I realize that some of the things that I'm going to say might not be practical. The battery life undocked needs to be at least 4 hours. You have to give me an LTE version. I'm not doing Wi-Fi only. Fuck that shit.
Well, the LTE stuff sounds fine. As far as battery life goes, you have at this point you're competing with the Steam Deck, or you're going to be competing with the what is the ROG Li or whatever it's called.
I thought that had notoriously a low.
There's been a couple of them. But
I
the
know
Steam
that
Deck
the
has
Steam
sold
Deck-
the Steam Deck has sold exceptionally well. If you're going to release at a price point of $500, you're going to have to compete with that thing. And people interested in a portable gaming PC are probably going to be looking real hard at both. The advantage you'll have with the Steam Deck against the Steam Deck is you can be running Windows natively, and you never have to do any Linux fuckery.
Yeah, I'm just of the playing around with the Steam Deck that I had with a friend. I just don't like Steam OS.
Yeah, I mean,
It gets the job done, sure, but it's just like
that's the advantage Microsoft will have if they can cash in on that. This thing is a lot easier to use.
And even though they apparently gutted the entire brand, apparently like that whatever this dockable thing was is like they asked like the I've said this before, but the rumor was that they had asked the Surface team to like help them play test it and figure some of this shit out. And look, if you're gonna make one of those, please, for the love of God, have the Surface team play around with that shit, because they make some good stuff. Horribly overpriced stuff, yes, but
Is this well made?
it's fine.
So, Braden, do you have anything to say about this video game?
Braden, are you having fun?
Are you muted?
Braden, we can't hear you. Do you not want us to hear you? I think he might be doing something with family as he's playing a game. So.
Oh.
So did Braden and I already talk about why this game didn't come out in the United States? Like this was only European release?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
he
sorry.
said
I was
that, but he
talking
didn't.
with someone.
Oh, that's okay.
I died.
So what
Oh.
is the actual answer as to why this didn't come out in the United States? Did it just not like...
I think it's just they saw what else was out there and they said, haha, no.
We're not going to be able to compete?
If they put this, like, would this have been worth the cost of printing a bunch of US copies? Maybe. But also, it was like right next to Resident Evil 4. DMC3 would be coming out soon. God of War would be
I
coming out
acknowledge your
soon.
remember me joke.
But here's the deal. Like, I feel like this was always like the technique was, if you have concerns like that, you fucking release in summer.
It came out in January.
You remember? I don't think people remember this, but do you all remember the summer game drought being a thing?
Yeah?
Yeah. I remember Giant Bomb used to complain when the summer game drought disappeared because they were like, the summer game drought was when everybody played their old games
Yeah, now
that they
they
didn't get to play before.
now they don't play anything. That's the secret.
Yeah. But anyway, how do you feel about this game, Braden?
It's like the original Altered Beast. It's kind of bad.
Okay.
The most interesting thing about it thus far is the gnarly transformation animations, which will become far less gnarly once I see them for the 500th time. I think it was a choice. I think a choice was made.
So here's the thing. I think they should have done the animation once at the beginning of the game, and every other animation should have been just in-engine. Because doing this thing where they cut away to like a Sailor Moon transformation scene, it's really annoying.
So here's the other thing, like, I don't... So the textures in this game, were they kind of going for, like, Play Toys-like?
No, I think they were just going for, this is the PlayStation 2, this is what we have.
I get that, but this looks bad even for a PlayStation 2 game.
Consider that this is
this
also
age.
a late model PS2 game.
Yeah, this is a late model PS2 game, like...
They could do better.
Did they?
Yeah. Have you seen this video game called Haunting Ground?
Yeah, but that was Capcom.
Okay, if you're saying could
Listen,
Sega in the mid-2000s do better? No. Sega, this is the same year that Sega released a beloved video game classic, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yes, I know that we were all fans of Josh Sawyer, but if you want to see that man actually get super negative and angry at shit, ask him about how he feels about Sega.
Yeah, ask Matthew Rory about his experience dealing with Sega as a producer for Obsidian. Yeah. Thanks to Rebirth, Vinny will be busy all year long. Yeah, that checks out. Is he 300 hours in and still in the first area? And then Gersman, yeah, Gersman just doesn't play new games anymore, and that's, I feel like, a benefit.
That's fine.
I feel like everyone has told him that they like those NES game streams.
Yeah, those NES ranking streams are fun.
Listen, Jeff Gershman talking about old games is something I'm way more interested in than Jeff Gershman talking about new games.
I have to be honest, I'm kind of with Justin, like...
Well, you don't like the constant get off my lawn-isms?
The one discussion that he had that really bothered me, like, deeply, like, I had to, like, walk away, hit pause, and, like, stop listening, was when Gersman was talking about how, no, Starfield's not an RPG because Starfield is a Bethesda. Bethesda doesn't make RPG games. And it's like, fuck, no, fuck.
Oh, the genre dick stuff. Oh, what horrific monstrosity will I turn into this time?
Even if you want to beat the drum that you don't think Skyrim is an RPG, which there might be an actual argument there.
I disagree. It's an RPG.
I ultimately agree, but like I also am not. I feel like it's such a weird edge case, though. But yeah, I just when he said that like Bethesda hasn't made an RPG since like Morrowind, it's like nope, I'm done. Off. Can't.
Also, he just doesn't seem like the kind of guy who should be arguing about RPGs. Because he how many. Has he touched anything like Baldur's Gate 3 or...
I mean, he played Baldur's Gate 3 once and was like, eh.
Yeah, sure, but like any of the other RPGs of the past decade,
anyway,
and I'm not just talking about CRPGs, I'm talking about just RPGs in general.
I actually respect that man basically saying, hey, I don't have to fucking play nice to the shit that I don't like playing.
As opposed to at Giant Bomb, where he had to listen to other people talk about video games. Oh boy.
Well, this looks like some hot shit.
So how's the control? How are the underwater controls?
They're great, Christopher. Thank you for asking.
Is it better or worse than Banjo-Kazooie?
It's worse. Fuck off.
It's actually worse?
That's the worst video game.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's, like, one of my least favorite water... I'm just trying to...
I never had any problems with the underwater, like... As an adult, I got through Clanker's Cavern just fine.
I still think it's a bad level.
Oh, it is.
The part where you have to, like, dive with
But all of those all 3D games had bad underwater levels.
So this control's worse. Why? Oh, is it like
because it's trying to be a brawler?
Oh, so you gotta punch it while you're underwater?
Okay, I can only turn into the fish man in water. Yeah. I don't know,
Some
maybe
other
Vinny
Sega
shouldn't do
PS.
every single side quest in the big open world game. That's
I don't
my
know.
hot...
If you're talking about, like, I kind of relate to it just because if you're talking about, like, easy content that you're just stretching because you don't want to set up for something new, yo, fuck, man, yeah.
Yeah, but he's not even streaming it.
So, okay. So,
He is playing Cyberpunk.
there are definitely times where I keep playing the same game.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want to learn how to play a new game or get used to playing a new game.
Yeah, I've been playing Total War for that reason. Let me tell you, that Tamarcon campaign,
Pretty good.
pretty good. Definitely better than Epidemius.
Oh, God.
Because I played as I did a full campaign as Epidemius.
Oh, you have a higher constitution than me.
I mean, once you get rid of Malice, who is the biggest early problem in that campaign, you're
That
fine.
campaign, though, just starts raw.
Yeah, because you're playing as Nurgle and Plague Bearers are trash.
See, I feel like they had promised that they were going to make Nurgle less shit, and I'm not saying that they didn't.
The mortal units for Nurgle are very good. And Exalted Plague Bearers are good. Regular Plague Bearers are terrible.
So, here's the thing that has always been kind of like the weird annoyance is, Skaven Plague is still better than Nurgle Plague?
They're good now. You can do fun stuff with them.
Okay.
So
Some of these transformations are kind of cool.
Yeah, no, they're fucking gnarly, dude.
Did Sega put out any good games this generation? I guess Phantasy Star Online.
I mean, sure.
I mean,
if you're saying did they put out
Sega
any good
technically
games post Dreamcast?
oh, I mean, that opens everything up. Sega would actually put its foot down and say that technically the Yakuza team is an internal studio for them.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Yakuza 1 and 2.
The Yakuza games.
Were both
I meant
PS2 games.
Lionheart. I meant specifically this generation. They did not own Atlas in 2000 to 2006 or so.
Yep. Man, I can't wait to play the Rygar reboot for PS2.
Is Maximo technically one of these?
I would count it, if only because I want to see what it's like.
To feel?
Yeah. Okay, now I'm back here.
You want to know what love is?
Is this where you
Okay.
started?
Yes.
Want to show you.
Yes, but now I can
I wanna
now I
feel
can navigate
what
with
love
water.
is.
Oh, is this a Metroidvania?
A little bit. Probably.
Is this better than Metroid Prime?
I want you to look at this game and ask that question again.
Yeah. I mean, Myst is better than this game. Braden, admit it.
Yeah, that's not a hard comparison. I would rather play Pissed than this game.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, you should
That
play
bad.
Pissed. Actually, I have an adventure game ready to go. Just in case you needed negative motivation.
Aw, you're gonna kick me out already?
No, I have an adventure game. Just in case in case I ever need to compel you to play adventure games.
I'm gonna finish this fucking game. I swear to God. I need to finish this shit, Braden.
Oh, game.
People got in my mentions that
His
Breath of
head
Fi-
just
also-
It's
explodes.
great. Chunky. Gross,
Anyways, I don't know
gory.
if you've actually kind of seen it. Like, looking at the numbers, this streaming Breath of Fire has gotten me my best ratings of my entire streaming career.
Not since you and I, yeah, not since we streamed Sonic the Hedgehog video games.
No, I should take that back. The weird time when you had 20 viewers when you played Garf Kart and the Garf Kart community found you. They didn't subscribe, but they were there. Just garfing around. Memeing around. Do you remember that?
Did
Yeah.
you say Garf Cart?
Garfield Cart.
Oh. There's a Garfield Cart community?
Yes.
They
play
seemed
it for the lulz.
semi-ironic about it, but yes.
He had, no joke, 20 people in his chat all talking about Garf
Here's the thing about PS2 action games, there are a ton of them. We briefly had 10 to 15 people early in our outward streams before they realized we were jackasses. Also, we were playing the game wrong, quote unquote.
Oh, you finally got those people to show up?
A little bit.
You got the Anthem people for a little while.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I had the Anthem people.
But
So the Anthem people were super nice until one guy told me that I was playing the game wrong. And that I was saying mean things about Anthem and I should be ashamed of myself.
Yeah, how dare you say mean things about Anthem, a game that...
A game that's totally not in the midst of dying.
No, to suggest dying would suggest that it didn't come into this
You
world
never really
dead.
lived? Are you saying it was a stillborn video game?
Yes. A little bit, yeah. I'm just saying, even in the year of our Lord 2019, you could be playing Destiny 2 and have an okay time.
And I said that, and those Anthem fans fucking wanted to kill me.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, here's the other thing, Relkin, is, I don't know, some people took affront to us being like, actually, what if we, figured stuff out on our own?
Well, you don't want to be told exactly how to play the game?
Thankfully, with Altered Beast, I don't have that problem.
Mm-hmm.
There's not going to be a one guy. Joku does not look like he's having fun with Destiny 2. Yeah. Nor should he. I don't know. By 20, you could still play all of that game in 2019. Yeah. They didn't shove half of it into the Disney vault.
You know what's not fun? Flying enemies in action games.
Yeah, I love that.
Especially flying thin enemies that make a loud buzzing sound.
Yeah, or the part where, Hi. Good night, child. My nephew says good night, and by that I mean, he saw me and said no and ran away.
Mm.
Yeah. Lionheart says, if you ask me, I'd rather play a PS3 arrow shooter. Don't say things you can't take back.
Hey, I played Resistance 3, what was it, last year, 2 years ago? I still had a good time. Even though I had to deal with the PS3's controller and frame rate.
Yeah, it is just John Talbane's move.
But yeah, like, why am I, like, so insistent about continuing to play Breath of Fire 3? Because, like, fuck dog, dude, I know that this has happened to Relkin, I know this has happened to you, Brayden, but, like, the weird times when you, like, the game that you least expect, the game that you least expect for the community to show up, like, it's such a weird feeling when it happens.
Yeah, that's why I'm playing this game, a game that no one will show up for.
I want the Ultra Beast community to show up.
Yeah, that community, you cannot hurt what never felt.
Yeah, Altered Beast was just the game you got with your Genesis if you bought it before 1991.
And I would argue, Altered Beast was kind of like a technical showcase and never really quite, you know, in quotations, good.
I watched Vinny and Dan play that game.
I watched Vinny and Dan play it, and it reminded me that maybe Altered Beast was never good.
It wasn't ever good.
I mean, there were a lot of games that era that you could make a good-looking game.
Like,
and not
here's the thing that I
game.
said, and someone lost their shit in the forums when I suggested this. I said that watching Vinny and Dan play Altered Beast makes me grateful that I really liked Gauntlet, because at least Gauntlet is makes no pretensions of grandeur like Altered Beast does. But they're kind of the same ilk of like games that made sense as arcade games because they were meant to suck your fucking quarters and kill you in like abusive and dysfunctional ways.
Lionheart says the Famicom Altered Beast is more fun.
There's a Famicom port of you mean Master System?
No, there is a NES version of Altered Beast.
Huh.
So that must have been when Sega was still married to like the Master System, but not entirely to where they were willing to lose a paycheck.
It came out in this Altered Beast came out in 1988, so there's enough time between this and the Genesis.
Or
Yeah,
are we talking like
there was,
Brazilian bootlegs?
Yeah, I'm talking about how like the Master System
No,
was
it's-
making money for them, but it wasn't making so much money that the arcade division of Sega was willing to completely not make
No,
their
there is
stuff available on an exclusive.
there is an official Sega published version of Altered Beast for the NES.
Yeah, they if it was a big arcade game, they were not willing to make it a Master System exclusive.
In case you're wondering, this controls as well as it looks.
Poorly. I love enemies coming at you from off the camera that you couldn't possibly see.
They chose to make this. They said this will be a fun level.
So is the bad guy for this particular version still named Neff?
One can hope.
One can only hope.
I think I only have to kill the glowy one to move forward. Yeah. Bah. I'll be honest. This one might not be a one I finish. You know?
Well, you've got 14 viewers, so
Oh god.
the Altered Beast community might be here watching you play.
Alright, well I'm upgrading my
I'll also never forget, you know, if we're talking about Gauntlet. I'll never forget when we were doing the Gauntlet arcade RPG podcast when I said that I would rather play Gauntlet Legends than Power Stone, and Braden and Jeff wanted to murder me.
I think you're silly.
They genuinely threatened to kill me.
Yeah, that's I remember that when I threatened to kill you.
You've threatened to kill me before.
Can you substantiate those claims?
Slicing up my other ones.
Yeah, I've played Gauntlet Dark Legacy fairly recently as well, and Power Stone is a game I can play with friends. That seems like it would be a silly time. There are so many better arcade 4-player co-op brawlers than Gauntlet Dark Legacy at this point. And I say that as someone who liked that game as a child.
Yeah, because it's good.
You just hold the button. You just hold the attack button.
Yeah, it's good. When there's
Muso Man over here.
Are you gonna force me to play Seven Sorrows? Okay, I'll play Seven Sorrows out of, like, I'll counter
Yeah,
program Brayden.
yeah, that's what I had said.
One
Yeah, play
negative
Gauntlet
stream,
7
one
Sorrows.
positive stream.
Okay, yeah, Rel, can you play 7 Sorrows? Okay, I'm going to assume I don't have the ability to destroy that yet.
Nah,
I think this is not a very good video game. I'll be honest. I can see why this did not make it to North America.
It's not that it's, like, broken, right? Like, this would have passed cert, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I don't think it's crashed or anything.
It's
like
not.
it seems like
It's
a
not a.
functioning
It's not a
product.
stability problem.
You just think that it's just
I just
so
think it
anemic
plays like
compared-
ass.
Controls poorly.
It's no Charlie's Angels on the PS2. Ugh.
You're gonna play that, right?
No, I know a guy who already is playing it.
No.
And thankfully, saves me from having to do so.
Oh, Joku.
It's not even a game with ideas. He just got fixated on it because it's really bad.
I think the only one who can out bad game bullshit Joku is me when I'm trying to find bad misclone.
I mean,
But yeah,
Yeah.
Joku's tolerance is otherworldly.
Yet, whenever he tries to play that remake of Resident Evil, he will get impatient and quit within an hour.
Wait, the GameCube remake?
Yeah.
Even I've played most of that and had no problem.
I think that game's incredible too.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I think that game is borderline perfect.
I think until the remake,
I do not like the Crimson Heads.
Get better. Run past
Yeah.
them.
I don't know how Brayden feels, but I would say if you wanted to actually pin me down to say what was my favorite Resident Evil game until the remake games, that might have actually been my pick.
Yeah.
I mean, I will probably always say the original Resident Evil 4. But actually, RE2 make very good.
Yeah, RE2 remake is maybe I would say that is now the definitive perfect.
Yeah, it's up. It's. Oh, he has another health bar. Cool.
Yeah, Relkin, what I've done is I put this mic right up to my mouth. So that's it. You see, when I put it far away.
Hi, welcome to the Gauntlet of Dubious character.
Sounds bad.
Hey. This boss fight is bad. This boss fight is questionably designed.
Yeah.
So anyway.
But no, like, and when I put it up here, I don't really have to yell. I'm sorry. I usually also don't like it being near my mouth. It feels weird.
love how this alligator thing has all of this maneuverability, and I just can go up or down very slowly.
And he could just tail whip you to death.
This is how fast I can ascend. Okay, that's a fun little thing. So I get a little rumble cue, actually.
That's cool.
My controller rumbles when it's about to do that spin attack.
Are there any underwater sections pre-Subnautica that were generally considered very good?
Is there such thing as a good water level?
Yeah, is there a good water level before Subnautica?
That's a water game. See, that's the secret, is it's a game that is about water.
Fuck it, I'll say it. I don't think the water temple in Ocarina is that bad.
No, it's fine.
But is it good? Is there a good one, a level that you like playing?
I think it's a good level. That battle against Dark Link is actually good.
Mm. Anything else? I just can't think of any.
There's that sequence underwater in Uncharted 3. Oh, fucking the part in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 where you go underwater.
Okay.
Do you know which level I'm talking about?
I haven't played Modern Warfare 2 in over a decade, so I don't remember. Yeah, boot up Donkey Kong Country and play that water level. Now, I don't know if I like those water levels all that much. I like the music, and I think they look great.
I think I like Colossus 7. I know some people hate Colossus 7. And Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh.
Now I could do the hyper jump.
What's the hyper jump?
It lets me jump higher. Thus...
Yeah, people like Jolly Roger Bay. People like Jolly Roger Bay.
You know what? Yeah, that Mario 64 level.
And, you know, I've said that I was always a Tomb Raider fan, but Tomb Raider 2 Fathoms with the underwater ship where you have to avoid the sharks. Very evocative.
What's wrong, Lionheart? You don't... Dire Docks?
Yeah, that one in Mario 64. Although, again, that's another one where I feel like 90% of the reason people like it is because of the music.
Yeah. This is definitely closer to the brawler side of things. But we all knew that was going to happen.
Unagi the Eel freaked me the fuck out back in the day.
Oh, in Dire This looks... I think your assessment this might be a little bit of a Musu might not have been inaccurate.
Yeah. No, but see, the Muso games at least understand basic feedback. Anyway.
Yeah, in the Muso game, the air juggles feel good.
In a Muso game, you're told
I didn't
not
say
to
anything
proceed.
about. I didn't say anything about this being a good Muso.
Anyway. I'm sticking it in the pig, ZP! Ha 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 ha!
We made all the fisting jokes before you got here.
Yeah. Is the bouncer eligible for this? Probably, kind of. I mean, the bouncer is 1000% more of a brawler, but...
Hey, if you actually want me to pick a...
The bouncer.
If you want me to pick, like, a Zelda level that I do think is a good water level, Great Bay Temple in Majora's Mask, maybe?
How do we feel about the one in Twilight Princess? It's been long enough that I don't remember.
I don't
it very well.
remember.
Okay, there was almost certainly one in Skyward Sword. How do you feel about that one?
That one was fine.
This game also seems hard. Like in an unfair way, like you can't dodge anything.
Yeah, no, oh, you mean there are no defensive options in this video game?
Yeah. Like you kind of just have to get lucky.
I died.
Mm.
Final Fight Streetwise when? Don't push me. We can Final Fight Streetwise. If you want to see a bad time, please look forward to inevitably me playing Final Fight Streetwise.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and get off of this. I'll talk
right.
to y'all later.
There's a grain of an idea here. I don't know if it's a good one, though.
What is that idea?
Using the different beast forms to access different parts of the map. Just like Wonder Boy in Monsterland.
Or Metroid?
Or, yeah, I guess. If you wanted to say Metroid.
It just seems like the actual combat brawler shit that they make you do in between exploring the different areas sucks.
Oh yeah, no, the actual combat of this is poor.
Are there like no combos, or like are you just mashing? Like what's going on here?
I mean, so as the werewolf, see, I've got this little combo tree right here.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all I have.
So it's not even like... Alright, this is gonna sound especially mean. But hear me out. This sounds, or this appears to be, like, on par, maybe even below, or actually on par with the combat depth of, like, a Dynasty Warrior of this era.
Oh, one. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying this is absolutely like sub-Muso tier. Without the fun feedback part of a Muso game where you just press the button and flashing lights and colors happen.
Like, say what you will about Dynasty Warrior games, especially the fucking shit ton they were releasing on the PS2. But A, those games have camp.
Those yellow turbines go flying.
And then also they feel good.
They have game juice. I'm not denying that. This game, yeah. I would say controls like, poorly.
You mean to say it controls like booty?
Yeah, one could say that, yes.
I'm not going to subject you to the booty button.
This is the derogatory form of you sure could just get away with like a small handful of gameplay concepts back during the PS2 era, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, can I dig through the wall eventually? Can I be a mole man?
Oh, someone who mentioned EDF. Malcolm mentioned EDF.
Yeah.
We gotta get EDF so that we can fight bugs.
So I
for
can
Kiara.
yeah, so I can summon Iris
Or Kiara.
or Kiara
Yep.
or Goobus.
We have to fight the bugs for Kiara.
Yes, I need this. I need this aggressively gay Austrian woman to cuss a bunch and make weird noises while I shoot all the bugs.
It'll be great, Braden.
It'll be great.
Don't lie. It's gonna be great.
It's great. Kiara was playing Dragon's Dogma 2. And when she saw that there was a butt slider, she was very enthusiastic.
Oh, well.
And
I guess I should not be surprised, right?
I'll be clear here. You can give your character a badonk in that game. Anyway.
KFP.
Yeah. Lionheart, what can you not help but wonder? BBL? I'm not going to respond to that. And not just because I can't answer that question.
A Brazilian butt lift.
Oh, see.
I thought it meant be back later, so I was like, why is that on the butt? But yes, I have heard with people who get butt lifts that you have to like be careful how you sit.
Because your ass is just
Completely shredded.
yeah. Yeah. No, you. Yeah, the answer is you no longer sit down. You just Relkin, that sounds like commie shit to me.
Do it for the company.
Just work out, bro.
God, every single time you say bro.
It just, does it trigger a Pavlovian reaction?
Yeah, it does, because, you know, I go to the gym every now and again.
Because you live in California?
Yeah, those people exist. They're amongst me.
No, I'm just saying, man. Listen, I got my protein supplements right here.
Fuck.
Listen, the only way you're gonna alter your beast in order to become a fish man is by eating omega-3s. 'Cause they're fish, man. No thanks, bro. Oh, I see. I just love how useless that triangle charge attack is. Not only did they say, yeah, no, this water control stuff is perfectly acceptable, but they said, no, let's put a lot of it in the beginning of the game.
This just leads me to the point that, like, unless your game was, like, actively broken, you always got past Sir.
Unless there's weird shit like Sony with Shadow Tower Abyss, and how that game was apparently translated and ready to go, but Sony was like, actually, no. Oh, is it going to be another water boss? I hope so. Oh. Ah, that's just a guy.
That's just like a giant ape in the water that swims. So one of my kind of like favorite things to
So ZP, I'm gonna be honest.
What?
This might be a one-stream game.
Oh, you don't say?
Yeah, I'm saying this this maybe does not warrant
Okay.
does not warrant multiple hours worth of examination.
Do not worry, my child. I absolve you of your guilt. Be amongst your happy friends. I absolve you.
Yeah, Rash is in KI, and he makes a joke about cameo characters. Remember when they made that new Battletoads and it was bad?
Cameo's a good game.
No, like, Cameo's fine, honestly.
Yeah, Cameo's fine, honestly. The problem is that it was you can tell that it was like of a previous generation because it was, and B, it was rushed to be a fucking 360 launch title.
I mean, it was originally a GameCube game, then it was a... You know, I'm gonna keep playing this for at least 90 minutes, Lionheart. Unless your video game is that Evil Dead game levels of I don't want to play this anymore.
How?
We're... Okay, how do I...
Brayden, I'm gonna just say this doesn't look good.
You're
Like,
saying
what
this
am I
is like an
looking at?
ugly game that isn't very visually appealing?
Like, why is like the giant abominable ape like just swinging back and forth.
Oh, right. I have the super jump.
This is a very weird game.
Do I have to hit something? No.
So one of my favorite things to kind of follow, like in the skeptical corner, are like weird fringe theories for like paleontology.
Yes.
One of my favorite is the aquatic ape theory.
Oh, I'm aware of this.
The idea that apes learned how to walk because they were originally an aquatic creature, and they slowly but surely developed legs as they were swimming.
Oh, really, Relkin? Jump in when he drops? Wow. Thanks for that tip. I did. I attempted to. I love video games that tell you all you need to know about how bad they are in 30 minutes. Yeah, so that's Altered Beast for the PlayStation 2.
Oh, really?
Oh, we can, yeah. Yeah, what? You want me to keep playing this? Want me to spend another 20 minutes on this boss fight?
I'm just here as a
Moral support.
moral support.
Okay.
Have you thought about breathing, Braden? Braden, why don't you try breathing and meditating to kind of like
Have you
bring
tried
yourself back
mindfulness?
to your centers? God damn it!
Have you tried mindfulness?
Fucking, oh God! Don't even. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, maybe I don't recommend that one.
You don't like it?
I do not recommend it.
Oh shit! We've got a tie. Oh, oh nope. Looks like shop.
Please vote now on your phone.
I don't know why you would ever consider trying to get like professional-ish art. This is good art. It's like your late era, your early era Mento right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, boy.
What did you learn about Altered Beast?
I think Altered Beast is a poor video game.
Oh, really?
Both the original and this revival. Is it capitalism? I thought about making it capitalism. Yeah, these features are a little bit Mento-esque, and I think there's definitely some commonality, some sort of common root between Mento's style of feature and mine. Yeah, I really do like angry MS Paint Kratos.
Yeah, you should be proud of yourself.
Yeah, I captured his shitty chin strap beard and perpetual glower, which I feel like are the two ideal aspects of.
And you got the joke square, square, triangle.
Yeah. He does the square triangle. It's gonna be a real shame when I have to actually make more of this and don't have a clean source file. All right, what do we want to do? Do you want to stream, or it's maybe a little late for you to start?
Yeah, why don't you keep going?
All right, I need to figure out what. The problem is there are like 30,000 indie games that are all coming out.
They're all good.
That I want to play. Let me tell you about Crow Country.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's like a Resident Evil. You hear about this?
Yes, I have heard about this. I'm trying to convince M to pick this for the main podcast.
Yeah, it seems quite good. There's also this hot new game, Total War Warhammer 3.
Oh.
I've been playing Crypt Master.
What's Crypt Master?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna show you Crypt Master because you need to see this.
I need to see this?
You need to see this.
Specifically me. Okay.
Yes, you do.
You have my attention.
This is a.
Is it special?
This is a game that I feel like was partially made for me.
Okay. I believe you.
I just. Bum, bum, bum. All right, and then once this poll's done, it seems like Shop has won, which means, unfortunately, the art I was gonna commission for the Shop screen has not yet appeared. Which is fine, because I didn't actually.
Well, give us an idea. What did we opt you into?
Okay. Now you can
What is a game that we might have forced you to play?
Okay. So what if I told you that there's voting. And for the mere price of 10,000 arbitrary water bucks, you can purchase. Unfortunately, you can't use bits to vote anymore, I don't think. But no, you just get a flat selection of games that I pick. Because I get to pick.
I have no objection. It's your stream. It's your rules.
It's my stream.
I'm just I'm your audience.
Yeah. Hold it, just making sure everything is lined up for this.
So, you know what? I don't want you to explain anything. I want to go in cold.
Okay. Don't worry. Be happy.
Did you hear that the creator of that song actually came out and says, "I
Bobby
fucking hate that
McFerrin.
song. It ruined my life. I fucking don't ever want to talk about that song for the rest as long as I live."
Yeah, that checks out.
Because hey, making a one-hit wonder that later goes on to like typecast you for the rest of your life kind of sucks. Like that guy went on to be like an actual orchestral director
Yeah.
just to like leave pop music.
Yeah, that checks out. That checks out.
All right.
Okay.
How are you all doing out there?
Now you can purchase additional votes with your channel points, which surely won't lead to any ill choices. Anyway, the games offered at this current shop are the games on the poll. You are welcome.
Ooh.
And unlike what I normally do, I can't tip the scales too much with my own currency.
Oh, I want it. Yeah, Gungrave Gore is good.
Gungrave Gore is modern. That's a modern video game.
I wanted Yaiba just because I know that would have been evil.
It's 30
Looks
gigabytes.
like I'm not gonna win. So you have dodged a bullet with Yaiba not being the winner here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I'm
right.
surprised that
This might have been my trick to make everyone get rid of their channel points. You're welcome. Anyway, I'm going to show you Crypt Master because I think you need to see this game.
Okay, Crypt Master.
Yep.
I'm guessing. Okay, going in, no research. Dungeon crawling blobber, with a retro art style, evocative of Wizard.
Many ages ago, a great evil rose to threaten the fledgling kingdoms of men, until it was forced back down into the darkness by a group of legendary heroes. Now, centuries later, these mighty heroes sleep beneath the earth, entombed and forgotten, in the realm of the Crypt Master.
Hey, it's like those video games we like.
Oh shit!
But
Wait! Go up to one of those NPCs. Are they literally like
little rat
claymation
guys?
puppet things?
They're little rat guys.
Fuck yeah! Oh,
You haven't even gotten to the best part. How do you think you interact with this world?
it's a blobber, right?
Oh. It's not just a blobber.
Okay.
So I went back to the save point.
Is this real time with pause, or is this like every time you move, they move? Okay, so it's grid based. Okay, got it.
What if I told you this is also a typing game?
So it's like House of the Dead?
What does that
Typing
mean?
of the Dead?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Oh.
And what if the entire time there's like a weird Vincent Price-ass narrator?
Oh, I don't understand what you mean.
I don't understand what you mean. What? Okay, and...
What a filthy mind you have. Perhaps I should take your brain out and wash it.
When I said a cuss word the first time, he straight up appeared on front of the screen as like, I can't believe you'd say such a naughty word. Okay. And all of my skills are, you have to type them out.
Oh, shit.
You have to type out, and each character, you learn new skills by guessing the words.
Okay. I'm in it to win it.
And, yeah, the bard's basic attack is jostle. And he goes, jostle? Hell? What does that mean?
Oh, can you see a fish? Good for you, I suppose. Arise!
A troubadour comes to a bridge carrying 3 bars of gold. The bridge can only bear his weight and the weight of 2 bars, 1 in each hand. It is too far to swim or to throw the bars across. How does he cross the bridge with all 3 bars in one trip?
Alright, it's a word puzzle.
God, this has such a good energy to it.
How does he cross the bridge with all 3 bars in one trip? Six words. Each bar.
No.
No.
You know, we don't have to help all these lost souls. We're not philanthropists. We can just ignore them. But if it's going to be a distraction, I could probably exert myself and solve a few of them for you. It won't be too hard to pull the answers out of these old bone cases, although your reward won't be as great. Would you like that? Fair enough. Arise!
A troubadour comes to a bridge carrying 3 bars of gold. The bridge can only bear his weight and the weight of 2 bars, 1 in each hand. It is too far to swim or to
This is
throw the
incredible.
bars
Yeah,
across.
dude. Yeah,
How
dude.
does he cross the bridge with all
Like,
3
it puts
bars
silly
in
word
one
puzzles in the guise
trip?
of a dungeon crawler.
This is great. And they're actually clever puzzles. That's the cool thing.
Yeah.
Every part of this is cool by me.
So, they're always, the way the game kind of keeps itself, reasonable is by, it's always just going to be a one-word response.
No.
No. It's not.
If you seek a boon from Talia the Wicked, then you must buy it with your tongue. And tell me true, though dead I be, in life, what was it kept me young?
Didn't we pass some letters on the way in? Maybe they're a clue.
What do you think it is?
So you have to actually find the letters?
Yeah, so, oh.
You can talk when I tell you to.
Well, Skull's gone now. It's too late. Okay, so it's...
This is on sale for 10%, so it's only 23. Oh, man.
B-O...
So wait, what was the riddle?
B-O... B-O-D... L... O... Oh. Blood. It's blood. Yeah, this is on sale right now for like 17 bucks, by the way.
Yes, sweet blood. Twice a day, and thrice on holy days. Only a memory now. Even the taste has faded. A deal is a deal. Take what you seek.
Joro, you look stupid.
And now I got 4 crowns, so we can go talk to the Piper, who is the leader of the Ratmen.
The Rat Peoples?
Yeah, the Australian Ratmen. Because this is a good video game, you see.
It is.
Oh, what if I told you this has a card game? There's a card game
All
for
right,
this.
so we need to get Gino on the line?
Yeah. I'm saying this game is amazing. And
It's
it
got a
will
little bit of
probably
everything.
show up on a list of some kind, let's say, for the end of the year.
Already, yeah.
I mean, just in terms of, like, my specific brand of bullshit.
Let's also admit, this hasn't been a great year.
I haven't played Final Fantasy. There've been... I haven't played Unicorn Overlord.
Would you like Unicorn Overlord?
Yes. I liked Ogre Battle. And I liked, Oh. You're right, Relkin. That probably was the solution.
What was the... I missed the riddle.
For the skull riddle.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Now you listen to me, you. Oh, you got crowns on. I guess you're royalty
Yes.
after all.
Yes, it does
All
the
right,
Animal
Your
Crossing
Majesties,
thing out
go
each
on
letter. Yeah, people like Euden Chronicles. What else have I played this year? There's been some pretty good stuff this year. Already. Let's see. Suicide Squad killed the Justice.
You explained why you are not as nearly negative about that as most people.
Yeah, hey, I put my time in and I had a decent time with it. And okay, apparently all of the Balatro.
Greetings.
Yeah, Balatra's probably gonna make my GOTY.
Unhygienic creature. Oh, I never thought rats would be capable of an erection on that scale.
Helldivers.
I look forward to anyone who wishes to put Helldivers on their GOTY and dealing with the weirdos that are still super negative about that game in your mentions.
Oh, what's this? The way it's looking at me is making
Good luck,
me
God
feel
bless, and I'll be praying for you.
Okay, so I have a certain number of guesses.
Okay.
For the Crypt Master, so I can be like...
It's a sort of orb.
Okay, what's
with a
the
messy
riddle?
tail. There are circular
We have to guess
designs on one
the item.
side.
So he says, it's sort of an orb with a messy tail. There are circular designs on one side.
What are you talking about?
No.
It doesn't smell unusual. I think these are very useful indeed, though it seems to me that this one has served its purpose.
Sort of an orb with a messy tail. So, like... Oh, I think I got it.
Is it 7 letters?
B-A-L-L. Eyeball.
Oh, you're fucking right.
Yes,
B-A-L-L.
it's an
Eyeball.
I knew I'd seen it somewhere
Yeah.
before.
Look at you.
Messy tail, the veins. Okay, got it. Cool.
Journey. Greetings. How you doing?
Pretty. It's a sort of fancy
Oh, it's a
loop.
necklace.
A necklace. Yes, exactly.
And that's how you learn new skills, is by guessing correctly and getting letters added to your thing. I'm saying this game is amazing.
Yeah,
So
no,
the
I'm sold.
heroes lay dead amongst the awful corpse of the Horned King. Mortal foes, married together in a dreadful melange. Oh, was there ever in all the city's history a day so fair, and yet so foul as this?
This one looks boring. It's a solid cylinder, bone white, with a little tail at one end. Tastes waxy.
Candle.
Oh, yeah, candle.
Ah, yes, a candle.
All right, hold it right there. I could hear your bony feet clattering a mile off. The piper only sees other royals, and you're not royal, are ya? Oh, whatever. Fancy hats don't make kings and queens, you know. You'll need a certificate of royal pedigree to convince me.
Oh, I gotta get a certificate now. Which means I gotta talk to some people. Also, I don't know if it always carries through in the audio, but sometimes the characters just say their name like Pokemon because they're undead heroes raised from.
Yeah.
So it just goes Joro. It's very funny.
It's very, very good.
And the bard just goes,
like Banjo-Kazooie stuff.
yeah, a little bit.
Couldn't keep away, eh? What can I do for you? Ah, so the crowns aren't enough. Yeah, you'll need to marry into royalty if you want to get a certificate of royal pedigree, but I don't think there's any living royalty around here. Except for old King Toad, of course. They call him the Moist One. He lives away in the swamps. That old slug has been here even longer than I have. They say he's been married 100 times at least. All right, come back soon.
Oh, man. Also kind of like just impressed at like getting a lot out of a little with like these weirdly, yeah, look at that. Look at how they hid the words there, right?
Yeah, the way the little bugs. Also, I have encountered a mimic before.
What do we have here? What should we do now?
This game seems good.
It's small and
yeah,
shiny.
I'm sold. This game's good.
What shall I do with it? I'm sure these are useful in some way, but I don't think I could do anything with it right now. What will we do with it? Tastes metallic. What shall I do now?
Tastes metallic. What should I do?
It's not ring, because I've already done ring before.
Is it nail? Oh, coin.
No. Nail. What now?
I've also already done coin, so it can't be coin.
You can't leave it yet. Okay, no more playing with it. Time to guess. Do you remember what this thing is called? Oh well, it's...
You can turn on extra guesses if you want. I haven't because I'm a gamer.
You're a game.
Then did they see the Horned King riding at the head of his undead armies, a fearsome sight to behold. It is said that his demonic steed had the tail of a scorpion, the body of a lion, the head of a different lion, and the feet of a man.
What did you say? Clip? Arise.
I prod at the earth and tickle the sky. Should I touch you, you're bound to die. What am I?
Lightning?
Yes.
Yep, it's lightning. I was right.
6 souls gained. Wait, what?
He went, sing!
Wait, what?
You're skulking again. Stop it.
He doesn't like, he calls you out for hiding in corners.
Mm-hmm. As they would say, no stone unturned.
Yeah.
Copper.
Rattle does 2 damage for each R in the enemy's name.
Okay. Oh, look at that crocodile. Alligator. Yeah, this game has ideas.
It is not malign. That was a pretty good guess. What if I told you this game also, for accessibility reasons, has voice control?
Forward, left, right. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm glad that that's becoming normalized.
Speak, spirit.
Solve my riddle and free this poor unfortunate ghost. What starts with T is filled with tea and
Teapot.
ends in tea.
Teapot.
Yeah. Teapot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Blade.
Come on, then. Hold, traveler, and answer me.
Darkness.
The more there is of this, the less you see.
You got a lot of darkness in your heart, so you would relate.
Yeah.
Also, you got 13 viewers, and some of these people watching the stream are new. So, Brayden, do an introduction.
Hello, I'm twitch.tv/arbitrarywater. I'm a variety streamer. Sometimes I play bad video games. Sometimes I play good ones, like this one. Right now I'm doing a survey of character action games, a lot of which are from the PS2 or 360 era. And then I got mad, so now we're playing Cryptmaster. Oh, it's Salmon.
Mention our podcast.
Also, we do a podcast called Deep Listens. You should watch it.
If you donate $1, you can join our Discord.
You can join our Discord for $1?
If you donate at a $3, you could force a game, in theory, down the road. Brayden and I would play.
Yep.
This bat's this is great. This is great. D-Dub was dropped.
Salmon!
These are like some of your voices, Brayden.
Yeah, I know.
You lot going to the swamps.
It's seemingly managed to capture the tabletop experience in video game form.
Don't want you bringing back any infectious diseases. They're
but with
not the
pizzazz.
cleanest of creatures.
And look, now I'm back here. Alright, we're gonna save. Oh, by the way, you save in this game by defacing altars.
You old corpse is still going. What do you need? Ta-ta for now.
I went the wrong way. I zombie pied. Yeah, but you need to understand why. Yeah, this game's great. This game's so good. It's such a specific weirdo game. And I'm happy it exists. You can also buy it in a bundle right now with 1000 times resist, which people seem to be into. I don't know. Who's here? Who's streaming? Who needs
Smite?
Smite is playing Tales of Fantasia.
Well, I guess that's it for me. I'll
Yep.
see y'all Bye.
Y'all have a good one. And remember, if your eyeball explodes and a beast eyeball shows up, you're in the bad video game.
Bad game. That's the bad touch.
All right, see ya.
Bye.